Good evening and welcome to week 6 and our final project for Group JJAS-y. My name is John Hardiker, and as Group JJAS-y started working on our project for starting a dog rescue program, we learned quickly that this requires proper planning, facility preparation, and dedicated fundraising efforts. We also were reminded by the Humane Society International that animal rescue and animal care can be a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week job. I have previously served as a vice president of a 502c nonprofit group, so I know firsthand two of our biggest issues that face a nonprofit group like ours is the money and fundraising and logistics of running a service. So first I want to look at logistics. What are logistics? Things like staffing. Do we have full-time staff, part-time staff, volunteer staff? In a nonprofit group, volunteer staffing is critical for our survival. Animal care. How large a facility, how many animals will we be able to care for? Veterinary services. Equipment, kennels, runs, pens, places to keep dogs and animals quarantined that are sick. And last, but one of the major, is food. Next, I want to look at marketing. Marketing of our services through the use of flyers, advertising on TV and radio commercials. It's also recommended that we have business cards to pass out for the community. We'd also need to use a website. This brings me to my next topic of technology. We will need to use the website to get out our vision and our passion for the animal rescue and the animal care. We would use social media like Facebook, a Twitter account, possibly using the new app Periscope to communicate and feature some of our animals that were up for adoption. Also, as far as technology, the group was able to use things like texting, instant messaging, Skype to stay in contact pretty much 24 hours a day if needed. Something else to look at is one of our major sponsors and help is Humane Society International. They're a tremendous resource when they offer programs of training related to the animal care. On their website, they offer things like training for fundraising, sheltering, adoption, fostering the animals. These are just a few of the topics that are offered at their website, www.jsi.org. As I draw to conclusion, I want to take a quick look at another topic of accountability for our group. I learned quickly that it wasn't just our group we have accountability for. We have accountability to the animals. That's one of the things that Humane Society International talks about, is to provide quality care, good food, and get the dogs exercise and quality environment to live in. Just because you rescue a dog from a poor environment and bring him to another poor environment, you haven't really rescued the dog. Another thing is responsibility to the community. It is known from Humane Society that about 20% of the dogs that we rescue are actually strays and can be or will be reunited with their families. There is also a sad side to a dog rescue, and that is for a sick dog that can't be rehabilitated, it has to be put down or euthanized. This wants to be done quickly and humanely so the dog doesn't suffer. So as we see, accountability and responsibility is to more than just our group. It is to the dogs that we're caring for and the community that we serve. As I close, I want to take a minute to thank the members of Group JJAS-y, Jennifer, Abby, and Sarah. Thank you for all your hard work and your dedication over the last 6 weeks. You've been great to work with, and I couldn't have asked for a better group. Thank you very much, and have a good evening.